Namaste, everybody. How's everybody doing? I just wanted to come to you with a couple of pieces of art that I'm trying to do more artwork and some healing art and telling you what it means. But first I'm going to show it to you, and then you could decide what resonates with you. Also, some pieces have been sold, so the reason why they're hanging up is because I like to spend time with them. After I like to spend time with them. After I finish them, they dried. Then I put crystals on them. Then I burn Palo Santo and white sage around them, and then they're ready to go. But sometimes I like to spend a little extra time with them just by looking at what I did. Okay, so first I'm going to show you what you didn't see before. Okay, you definitely saw Monroe's angel. She was in the windowsill and getting all of the crystals that I put on top of her. And there was a lot. There was a pyramid, 2 pyramid crystals. There was rose quartz. There was amethyst. And then also the amethyst that she has. So it's fully charged. Really nice feeling. Okay. But that has been bought. And then, okay, this is a new one. Okay, you probably saw it in white. This is Zen. His name is Zen, right? Because I asked them what their names are. They changed it a couple of times. He's holding a cup of emotions, a cup of love, a cup of friendship. And notice all the butterflies around him. And her name is Zana. So this is Zen and Zana. And I did them in gold. They were white for a long time. I was going to do white for the crown chakra, but gold is for the crown chakra as well. Okay, and then we have a golden butterfly in the corner. And I'll let you know what they said. And then we have some feathers up here with some gold dust. Yes, full crown chakra, a little bit of a sacral chakra in her dress is the orange, and she has orange hair. Sacral chakra, and actually she looks like Monroe's angel. So these are collaged pictures. I never say that I drew these pictures. These are pictures I rip out of magazines, out of calendars, wherever I see them. Yeah, and I own them. I own the catalogs or the magazines, whatever it is. Anyhow, the whole gist I got from this is these two had many lifetimes together. Zana told me, we've been together many lifetimes, many different countries, both in the United States, in China, in Japan, in even in England, she said. England, and he said even in Ireland. And I said, what does that mean? Hold up. And basically what that means is they were in love, but sometimes their relationship ended badly, so they tried it again in other relationships. I don't know why. Sometimes she was the man, and sometimes he was the woman. On this last lifetime, of course, she was the feminine and he was the masculine. And sometimes she was the mother and he was the son, and vice versa. Sometimes he was the dad and she was the daughter. And that's why we're attracted to some people in our lifetime. They feel very familiar to us because they were in our life before. So again, this is Zen and Zana. And if you're interested in this, just let me know in the comments. I always put my Gmail address and my PayPal. Okay, if you have any questions about it. It's a pretty big piece. It's 10 by 10. I've been working a lot on this bigger canvas, but keeping the prices very fair. You have to give me that. I hope. Okay, anyhow, we have Divine Michael, Archangel Michael. He's done. I just have to sign it. I just want to show you he's, of course, in all his glory of gold. And I think it was a good choice to make him in gold. And I just didn't want to call him Archangel Michael. I wanted to call him Divine. Okay, because he comes from, if you need protection, if you need help physically, spiritually, mentally, okay, or even just like you feel attacked, even just like emotionally attacked, whatever it is, ask dear God, please send Archangel Michael to protect me and my home and my family, me and my car, as you're traveling, wherever you are. And I think he came out very nicely. I was going to put one more piece of shellac, and so I did. Then I put him in the windowsill, and he had a whole bunch of crystals on top of him in the sunlight. And I just feel like his blue robe got very royaler after the crystals were on. And even the black sheen in the background, that looks more satiny. I mean, it is varnished, but I was having trouble with it because I felt like all the lines came out. See, I don't know if you see the bubbles, but I'm just going to get my incense for a second because I don't know if I put the incense on it enough times. When it was white, before I painted it, I did. But it needs it when it's all done, or it's ready to go. Okay, so this one is done, but I just didn't have the time to put the last varnish on it. Okay, hi guys, sorry about that. I went into a meditative state. This one over here, I know I didn't have a name for it at first, but I do now. And she's in my book. I think somebody was interested in her. I'm not sure if she still wanted to buy her. And somebody was interested in this one, but I didn't get the payment yet, so I'm waiting. And this Michael, Divine Michael, Archangel Michael, Divine, he has been bought by Of the Light. Okay? So, I just don't want anybody to get mad, but I am trying to run a business. I love everybody, but I am trying to run my business because, as you could see, some things over there, like the unicorn. When the student is ready, then they will see the unicorn in the forest. That's been here since 2020. So I need to run my business. Anyhow, this one is called Mystical Jade. I'm sorry, Majestic. Majestic, not mystical. Majestic Jade. And just the light is coming in the wrong way. And she's all ready to go. So if you're interested, I think somebody did say they were interested. So that's her name. Majestic Jade. Okay, but I am including something else. I was working on it today. It was silver. I had to make it gold, and I did. So I gotta glue this on. Hold on. You like that? It's an octopus, and it was in my necklace I think it was from Cape May. I used to go to Cape May, and I said, you know what? I hardly ever wear it. I used to always wear it. It was silver. I said, this needs to be gold, so I painted it. And because her theme is the heart chakra green, which is forgiveness and love, and loving yourself, sticking up for yourself, and then the crown chakra is gold. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the crown chakra, but let me know if you're interested in this. Okay, let me just go over to the other side. I'm just showing you a couple. Okay. Now this one I'm so proud of because it was so plain, and I Mystic Brady'd her up. I don't think I put a picture of her up yet, but just absorb it. There's real shells in here. I didn't sign it yet. I will sign it. Signing it is the last thing I do. Sometimes I sign it right before I mail it. Okay, and I have another necklace that I used. It was a starfish, and I got this one from the Jersey Shore as well. But I love using my jewelry in my paintings, because then you'll always have a piece of me. And this has some, actually this is called Cape May. Yeah, her name is May, and this is Cape May. So if you're interested, let me know. I'm still working on this one. This is Priscilla, because her face looks like Priscilla Presley. Can you see that? Doesn't her face look like a young Priscilla Presley? Okay. This one I am making with special beads that are very good for your bloodstream and any kind of blood disorders. I'll show you. I just might be painting the starfish, see these starfish? They're real. I might be painting them gold. Let me know if you think I should. Or should I just leave them in their natural state? Because I started doing it with this one, but maybe I'll just leave it one of them done. I don't know, I've been resonating with gold so much lately. Anyhow, yes, this is still here. This is Marley. She's all about transformation. She has turquoise stones. I have the meaning of the stones that I give you in the packet with the affirmations. And I usually give you at least a paragraph of what the painting says to me, what the collage says to me, and definitely what the colors mean, because you can use those for healing. Okay. Okay, guys. All right, I just wanted to come on and say that. Next up is my Pisces reading. So I'm probably going to do that on my other phone, or I don't know, you might see the Pisces reading before you see the art video. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, love you guys. Let me know if you're interested. And here's my information: paypal.me, capitals, /Katrina Brady 7. paypal.me, capitals, capital P, capital M, then all lowercase, Katrina Brady 7. Or my email, katrina8.kb@gmail.com, katrina8.kb@gmail.com. And if there's anything that you're interested in that you saw, I didn't even show you everything, but some things have been bought, which is on the wall, these two. You know, this is bought already. I already have the money for it, so that these are going. But if you want me to make a Michael, I can always make another one. You know that. I have done that before. But the Monroe's Angel, I don't have that picture, another picture of her that way, because I've been trying to not do that many doubles. I've been trying to keep it singles, and that's what Devin told me. As well as the angels, they don't mind when I make a double. Like if it's Archangel Michael, that's needed. It's very needed. But sometimes they just want me to keep on going and change. Katrina Brady, Post Office Box 62132, San Angelo, Texas 76906. That's if you need to kick it old school, and that's perfectly fine. I'm paying. I pay $88 every 6 months. It keeps on going up, the post office, so I wouldn't mind receiving some things in my post office box. If you don't like doing PayPal, I don't even myself do PayPal. I like to send things to the old-fashioned way. Okay, I love you guys. I hope everything's okay, and let me know if you saw anything that you like or love. Oh, before I go, this is what I intended to do. Hold on a second. Having a rough day today. Okay, so this is what I intended to do. Okay. Just put this over here. All right. Okay, so the crown chakra, if you resonated with anything that's white or gold or silver, I'm reading from the paper that I give you if you buy my art. You all see these papers. Your healing art will be in there. What it resonates with, which chakras will be in the other box, and then the description of what organs it affects and the colors. What they mean, what chakra it helps. Okay, so white or gold, or silver, or gray, different forms of gray, or iridescent, that got cut off. Iridescent is like over there, like that white the magical place that has the white rocks and the white background and the glitter, anything glitterized. It touches base with your crown chakra, okay? Your crown chakra, it's also violet, like a very, very light lavender or lilac, okay? It touches base with the top of your head. Yesterday, my top of my head was tingling, and then I fell into a deep sleep. And I kept waking up and then falling back to sleep again. So I was like, am I getting a download? Am I dying? Am I having a stroke? Okay. Or am I just tired? All right. So I just went with it and I just tried to rest. So the top of your head, the pineal gland, the skull, and the brain, anything to do with headaches and migraines, is your crown chakra. Grace and beauty, serenity, oneness with all, our divinity. Selflessness, realignment, understanding, and enlightenment. That's the crown chakra. Okay? Yeah, I have notes for every chakra. Okay, so crown chakra, white, gold, silver, all iridescent colors. Even the rainbow colors are touch base with your crown chakra. Divine intervention. I honor a higher power and know that anything is possible. I let a higher power have more active presence in my life, and I know that my life is divinely guided. I surrender to this truth. I know that I am loved, guided, and protected by a higher source. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quests from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. Bliss. I seek and find peace, quietness, and moments of bliss in my life. I am persistent in this quest. I allow myself to feel divine presence radiating within and around me. Meditation is a part of my life. Meditation could be even just listening to this video because you're looking at colors, you're at peace, there is no rush to do anything, except if you want to, Gmail me. But no, seriously, there's no rush to do anything. That could be meditation. Because a lot of people get scared and they're like, I don't know how to meditate. It gets me nervous. Okay, don't worry about it. Just do something that you like to do for 5 to 10 minutes or 20 minutes or a half hour. You don't have to do it for an hour. Okay, I am kind to all. I am aware that everything I do or say affects others. I will help those who seek it, and I will seek out ways to be of service. I develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others, and instead of always wanting to be asked, I develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others. This one's important. Instead of always waiting to be asked. Don't wait to be asked to use your gifts, or don't wait to be asked to help somebody out. And you'll see how great that feels. Okay? Everything I do from a spiritual perspective, and I put my heart into it. The head area, the top of and all sides of the head, the pineal gland, the skull and the brain, the endocrine system, is all a part of your crown chakra, guys. Crown chakra is so important. Selfless realization, understanding, and alignment. Like, why are we here? We're not just here on this earth to take care of ourselves or our family or our friends. We're here to take care of the community. We're here to give back to the community, to give back to strangers. It's very easy to take care of ourselves and take care of our family and our friends and give to them and get them a present. But you know what's a greater present? When you give to a stranger. When you try to help out children that are sick. When you try to help out people who have nobody else. But maybe they're a little bit irritable and they're hard to deal with. But you do it anyway. Because you're trying to be a good person and you're trying to make that person smile and not feel so alone. Okay, so grace, beauty, serenity, oneness with all, our divinity, selfless realization, understanding and enlightenment. When you have an imbalanced crown chakra, it brings loneliness. You have depression. I had a little bit of that today. Not believing in anything spiritual. Having confusion, apathy, wanting to be alone, but then feeling lonely. And there's the rub, right? You're like, I want to be alone. I want to just be alone to think. But then you get alone, and then you're like, I'm lonely. Why doesn't anybody care about me? Why don't I want to be with anybody? balanced crown chakra, when it's balanced, you feel spiritually opened and at peace. To soothe the crown chakra, use jasmine, rose, lavender oils. This is what I'm looking at, people. Yeah, your girl has notes and research for many years. Okay, anyhow, I want to share it with you. To stimulate your crown chakra. Look, I'm almost setting my papers on fire. To stimulate your crown chakra, use frankincense, sandalwood, and myrrh. Crystals that are good for your crown chakra: clear quartz, selenite, go out in the sun. And that's what I have not been doing. I went out a little while just like to play with my dogs, but I really should just go out there. Look at how beautiful it is out there. Don't look at my messy couch. Okay, so see the sky. Okay, so that's just a little bit. Something told me a lot of people need to know about the crown chakra. So maybe I needed to know about the crown chakra because lately I've been doing a lot of gold and silver and grayish. Over there we have a lot of grayish. Oh, I forgot to show you. I'm very happy about this. Okay. I should have just put him up, but he'll probably fall over. I gave this guy a facelift. He's my merman. And I gave him a facelift because nobody was looking at this and saying anything. And he's been here for a while, and I'm very proud of him. It resonates with the crown chakra. See all the silver? Yeah, I gave him a facelift. I added this. This was also a necklace, but it needed to go here. That was given to me by a student in Brooklyn back in 2010. You might say, why do you want to give your things away? I love giving my things away because then it's out in the universe and I still have it. Because if you guys have it, then it could bring you, it's very special. Everything that's placed around and on the canvases are special to me because shells, these are real shells, these are real starfish. I decided to make it silver. Anyhow, this is my merman, and he is really awesome. Has a nice energy, masculine energy, but also just spiritual, I feel. Okay, so I wanted to show you that. Okay, let me just finish with the crown chakra. Is all colors of white, gold, silver, and glitter, iridescent. If you have headaches, the probable cause is invalidating the self-criticism, and fear. And the new thought pattern should be, I love and approve of myself. I love and approve of myself. And feel it. I love and approve of myself. I see myself and what I do with eyes of love. So many times you're like self-critical, and I am definitely self-critical. And that's how I get depressed. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm a terrible person. Maybe I did all of this wrong in the past. I can't go back in the past and fix it. And then I start doing the bad self-talk. And then I do get a headache to a migraine. But if you can get that energy and that rethink that thought and put it, say, I see myself and what I do with eyes of love. I am safe. I see myself and what I do with eyes of love. The things that you did, yeah. Oh, shoot. We're human beings. We're not perfect, right? Correct? But see yourself right now and what you do with eyes of love. Look at yourself as if, even your past self, as if that your past self was a little girl. And maybe you were a little girl or a little boy, right? and you didn't know, or you were a teenager, or you were a young adult and you made some mistakes. So look at yourself with eyes of love, okay? As if you would look at your children. Your children make mistakes, and your friends and your family make mistakes, but we forgive them, don't we? We don't just sit there hating on them. And if you do sit there hating on them, then you will have bad things happen in your own body. Okay? So we have to look at ourselves and say, I see myself and what I do with eyes of love. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Feel it. And then watch that headache go away. If you have a migraine, the probable cause is dislike of being driven. Like, in other words, everybody's telling you what to do, or everybody you feel like is running your life. So you're going to get a migraine because you don't want to be told what to do at work, what to do at home, and every facet of your life. Okay? So it's a dislike of being driven, resisting the flow of life. Sexual fears can usually be relieved by, I'm not going to say this word because, dislike of being driven, resisting the flow of life. Sexual fears can usually be relieved by, okay, and the affirmation is, I relax into the flow of life and let life provide all I need easily and comfortably. Life is for me. I relax into the flow of life and let life provide all that I need easily and comfortably. Life is for me. Now, I have done a lot of research on migraines because I had them. Your girl has suffered with them. Okay? So what I believe is, here's Mystic Brady, Katrina Brady's thought. Oh, I gotta get an assistant. 1 second. I can't even turn around my camera if I wanted to. Okay, what I thought is, and what I came to understand is, when you have a migraine or even a headache, it's some kind of idea that's been in your head and you don't want to tell anybody about it, or you're ashamed of it, or you're just angry and you keep it in your head instead of letting it out, maybe even yelling at somebody. But don't keep that thought in your head. Get it out to somebody. Talk to somebody. If you can't talk to a friend or a family member, then go to a therapist. Go talk to a counselor. Go talk to a life coach.